Everybody, welcome back to the Tony This Morning Show. I'm Tony T. We're with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications. We'll have picks today for you here from the NBA, college basketball, NHL as well. Then we'll have our parlay segment at the end of the show. And of course, guys, the first thing you want to do is give that thumbs up. It really helps to build up our audience. Greatly appreciate that. So hit us up with that thumbs up. So now we're going to go ahead and meet the cappers and get right to the picks as we don't mess around here on the Tony 6 Morning Show. Let's say hello to Rod. Rod, what's going on?
Yeah, one of those days, lost the day. Hadn't had a losing day in a little bit, but one of those days hit yesterday. So looking for a little bounce back day. Play of the day, I got burnt with a late three. Good old late threes on UNC Wilmington up 4, and then the run down the court and chuck the 3 for the useless 1-point win for UNC Wilmington there. So those happen, college basketball. And then, of course, St. Mary's, they were looking forward to Gonzaga. They took their foot off the gas, blew out to the 30-point lead, and just let Pepperdine run up and down the court for the last 6 minutes. Happens. Lost that one, too. Good call, Al. Should have put it in as a premium, eh? You should have put it in as a premium if you were that confident in the play. You're all ready to make a half bet. You were all confident. You wanted to make a half bet. You just didn't want to pay the shipping up here to Canada. That was the big problem. You were like, I don't want to pay the shipping.
You wanted to bet. I said, okay.
I did.
All right. We got
it's all good. All good.
Let's let this water behind the bridge now, guys.
1-0 Al on the big hat bets. With
we don't want to poke the losses, guys. Don't poke the losses.
We're all good. We're all good.
Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling here, guys. Let's
one of those days. Let's get out of the new day. So
good morning, guys. Yeah, man. Sometimes just gotta go with your gut, man. So we can't cry about the losses. We won't go about the wins, man. We just keep it going. It's a new day. Time to make some new cash. Good morning, everybody. Let's get to the money.
Get to the money indeed. So, Alninos, what's happening?
Well, pretty good. Coming off much needed, pretty good day. 4-1 the NBA, 1-0 in college basketball, 1-1 the NHL. Hit my best bet there, but unfortunately had another play that didn't go so well. But oh well, we'll do better today.
Absolutely. So to Sean, what's happening?
Sorry, fellas, we're a little late. I'm stewing. I'm stewing the last couple. So one and 2 day yesterday. I'm like, I liked a lot of games, but like I said, I had a rough patch last week. I didn't want to just fire away when you're not shooting well. You can't do that to your bankroll. And of course, it would have been a monster day. Like I put out like the 2 losers and I leave like 4 winners out. I'm like, what the hell? But you got to watch the bankroll. You can't just keep firing when you're not doing well. So just. I working my way back. I see the games are winning. At least I can put out more. Although they really stopped me last night. I had a 5 up on the site already. So
I don't know. That's why you keep firing, right? Rough way. You come back.
It's just if one, I don't want to keep losing, right? So I could downgrade my bet size. That's fine. I'm doing that for 30 years. But just to put stuff out, if people are going to buy it, I can't do that. That's not right. Unless I just put something out. Oh, it's a late game. I can't do that. But no more. I got 3 games. I got games up for Thursday already. So Wednesday and Thursday, like the line's up. I'm taking them. We're going. We're firing away for today's Tuesday, right? I'm already Tuesday. I got printouts for Wednesday and Thursday. They got lines already, so I'm already onto those games. So
we got first round. I'm always weary of these first round because usually it's the bad garbage teams that play these first rounds of these tournaments. So especially when you got these buys, right? When you got these buys, they usually have like the number 14 versus 15, 12 against 13, stuff like that. So I got to proceed with caution there. But anyway, there was Sean. All right, guys, I'm looking for a bounce back day as well. So we'll get to the games here. Of course, NBA, we got 4 games, so we'll do it all in one block here. And the games tonight will be Wizards and Pistons here. We got the Pistons favorite big here. This one's 15.5, total 235. Nets and Cavaliers. We've got the Cavs 18, total 229. Where's David Stern when you need him? Where is he when you need him? Bucks and Pacers here. We got the Bucks laying 3.5, total 234.5. Clippers and Pelicans. Clippers 6.5 on the road, total 223, 224 in some places. Let's take a look at the injury report here for this slate of games here. For the entire slate of games, 4-game card today. On the Brooklyn side, Thomas and Watford are questionable. Cleveland, another clean injury report. Wizards and the Pistons here. We got Bay and Jones out for Washington. Brogdon, Coulibaly, Holmes, Middleton, Smart are all questionable. Jaden Ivey out for Detroit. We know with that broken leg, he'll be out still for a few weeks. Bucks and Pacers. We got Livingston and Portis out. Nance and Connaughton will be questionable. Giannis and Lillard will be probable. Halliburton remains still questionable with that hip issue there for Indiana. Clippers and Pelicans, a late night game. Late night, 8 Eastern game. Powell and Simmons and Lundy are out for the Clippers. Boston Olenek out for the Pelicans. Alvarado will be questionable. We start this one off with Rod.
Yeah, for me, definitely not liking the NBA slate here today too much at all. Looking at, I lean to the Clippers minus the 7. I just don't trust in the Pelicans covering anything, and I think the Clippers have turned the corner there and starting to play some pretty good basketball. And then looking at so I go with the Clippers there and that one, and then looking at the Bucks and the Pacers. Looking at what the Pacers did yesterday, and then the back-to-back spot. You know what? I like the over 234.5. I don't think a whole lot of defense is played in that one in the second half of the back-to-back, and I think we get up and over the 234.5 in that matchup. Just the way we see in the Pacers yesterday, kind of lean to the Pacers plus the 3.5 there as well. But I like the overs late in that one.
Yeah, from Rod on over to Bo.
Yeah, man. The two games I like in this slate is I'm gonna rock with the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much own it. Pacers. Something about Giannis, he like playing against them. He averaging 37 points against them in the last 5 meetings. They already beat them 120 to 112 back in December. And the situational spot is just a bad spot for the Pacers. 3 games the last four nights in some different states. They just played the Bulls last night on travel with no rest. I know a lot of times they're not really a big factor, but I think with the Bucks come out that loss against the Magic, they're gonna be looking to bounce back. So I liked it better when it was like 2.5. Now with the 3, so I'll just take the 3.5. I think they get it done. And I'm gonna take the Clippers. I know on the road they have not been looking good, but they have covered the spread in the last 3. Pelicans are 0-4. They did cover against Memphis, but I think the defense for the Clippers will be enough to give them the cover win this game by at least 7. So I like the Clippers minus the points.
There from Bo. We move on over to Sean.
Yeah, trifected up here on Milwaukee. Rested, good spot, off a loss. And the other game there, I like the Nets team total under 105.
There from Sean on over to El Ninos.
I like the Wizards plus 9 first half. I like the Nets plus 10.5 in the first half. And both these teams are on the back-to-back, so if you're worried about them getting blown out late, I think it might be a better spot in the first half. And then I'll look at the Clippers, -2 in the first quarter. Just, again, I think they're tough to say they're the better team. They haven't really been playing too well, but they've had some tough matchups as well. Tough schedule, but don't know if I want to lay 7 points with them on the full game, but I think they could get to a good start here and cover that as 2 points in the first quarter.
From El Ninos here, I'll tell you what I think about these games. I agree with the move here. I like the over in the Nets and the Cleveland here. Cleveland here is really shooting the ball very well. And also over their past 5 here, 37% from 3, but 123 points a game. Cleveland 11-4 to the over with rest advantage. And 9-4 to the over at home against these teams, getting outscored by 3 or greater points. I like the over there. I'll go under with Wizards and Pistons. The Wizards are 14-5. The under is double-digit dog. And looking at this Wizards team, really in poor shooting form over their past 5 games. Pistons defending very well over their past 5, holding teams to 41% shooting, just over 29% from 3. Wizards are 6-4 to the under in back-to-back games. Under in that one. Let's see here. I'll lean Bucks in this game only because I'm concerned about Halliburton. It's a hip injury, and they're concerned about that hip. We look at the Pacers here, 2-7 in back-to-back games. I'll look at Milwaukee there in that spot. I'm not strong either way on Pelicans and Clippers. I'd lean Pelicans, but that's probably the weakest lean I'll have all season on any team. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Nixon Morning Show. Guys, just a reminder, we're giving you our free picks. If you want our best bets, head on over to Tony'sPicks.com. Links in the description. We're up all over to our site right now. You can see our best bets and premium picks here. Multi-capper site here showcasing top performers in our industry. You can see our top performers, many of them here on the show. You see Sean Higgs on leaderboard. Rod Zawacki, a great year as well. Bo is up here great NHL, college hoops. El Ninos, again, a big day yesterday from El Ninos, guys. So go ahead and get signed up. You see our latest print picture center of the page with best bets and more. So be locked and loaded here for the card on a Tuesday, and our promo code TonyT at checkout will knock off that 15% off. So go ahead and get signed up. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show. So we'll switch on over to college hoops here for more conference tournament coverage for you here on the show. So in this block, we do have an early game, just one at 12:30. So in this block, we'll cover the games from 12:30 and include the 3:30. So 12:30 and include the 3:30 in this block. And let's see, did I say that right? No. Hang on. I did not say that right. We're going to cover the 12:30 and include the 6:30. 6:30. Yeah. So 12:30 include the 6:30 in this spot. My odds always put specific time. That throws me off all the time. So 12:30 include 6:30. We'll start with Rod.
Yeah, looking at this early segment of games, definitely not my favorite slot, these early ones. But I'm looking at Alabama A&M plus the 5 there against Grambling. I think it's just too many points there. Look at Grambling down the stretch, 1-4 against the number. Definitely didn't play good ball down the stretch. Either said Alabama A&M 1-4 against the number. It's just you're getting over possession with Alabama A&M, and the game's just going to come right down to it. Grab the 5 points there in that matchup. And then another one I'm looking at here in this spot is we watched Colorado beat up on TCU on senior night not too long ago. It's one of those recent games. So TCU looking for the quick turnaround here in this one, and up at 2.5. It was at 1.5, up to 2.5 now. I'm going to lay it with TCU there. I think they get their revenge, quick revenge spot there. I got TCU winning by 6+ there, so I'll lay the 2.5 with TCU there in that one. A couple I like in the early slot.
Couple there from Rob. Move on over to Bo.
All right, we're going to look at the early game, Cincinnati, Oklahoma State. I'm going to take Cincinnati. I'm going to lay the points. We have Oklahoma State coming in, giving up 76 points per game. Cincinnati only giving up 65. Also on the road, Oklahoma State has lost their last 10 out of 12. And we have Cincinnati coming in, covering the spread in 8 out of the last 10. So I like Cincinnati. I think the defense will get it done. I like that Notre Dame plus some points over Pittsburgh. They just beat them the last time they faced them, 76-72. Getting them points, I think it's a good spot. They got one of the best shooters on their team with Marcus Burton, so I think they'll get the jump straight up. But I'm going to take them points. And also in that TCU-Colorado game, I like the under. Last time they played each other, the under came in. I think it was on the 110-point score between the two. So both teams is shooting the ball not so well. 0-6 to the under for Colorado. So I like the under between Colorado and TCU.
Yeah, from Bo on over to Sean.
All right. Early game. I got that up. That's a premium play. We'll move on to a Pitt and Notre Dame here. I do like Notre Dame. 4.5. Also the over. What's it at? 135. It's come down.
35.5. Wow, yeah.
135.5.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's a 5-point move. Right?
Yeah.
This opener?
Yeah.
I saw 140 somewhere, but when I wrote it down yesterday afternoon, at 1 o'clock yesterday, it was 138. Either way, you know what? If I liked it at 138, I gotta love it at 130. Forget it. We'll just stick with Notre Dame. We'll keep the points and move on with our lives with that game. 3 o'clock action. Let's go, Colorado. I love it. Winless on the road, 0-10. You just beat these guys on Saturday. Stranger things has happened. It's March. Take Colorado for their first road win of the year here. They're possibly their last game. So we'll go that route there. Southern Utah is 6.
Yeah.
Bookmaker had this at 1.5 yesterday. It was -1.5. I looked at it, I'm like, one had 1.5 and Bet Online had 3. I'm like, well, should I lay? Because it was like -145 Tony. I was like, I'm not going to lay 140. I don't like laying 140 in any sport, like anything really. It's like the top tier of me laying a number. Yeah. And I was like, 3. Yeah, 6 today? What the hell?
I'm not showing any injuries either. My screenshots showing no injuries.
Because this is technically the WAC tournament, but they're not playing in Nevada. They're playing somewhere else. They're playing at some other joint for this game. Like, you guys are so bad, you don't even get really invited to the tournament.
We're not gonna spare any. We're gonna save our expenses.
Holy cow! Bro, I got to take the 6. I know, like I said, it was 1, it was 2, it was 3. I'm going to take 6 with Southern Utah.
They're playing in St. George, which is about an hour and a half drive from Vegas, I think, or 2 hours.
Yeah.
Burns Arena, St. George, Utah.
Yeah, because they're playing wherever they're playing at. They're not playing at the Orleans. They're playing somewhere else. They're playing at like the Lee's house or some. Wow, wowzers! All right, yeah, there you go. I'm going to take the 6, and that's it. And that's all for the early action.
There we go. Yeah, like I said, see, some of these first round games just look horrible on television.
Well, like even UTEP. UTEP was a pick yesterday. It was a pick 'em at 3.
Yeah. No. On over to Al Nino's.
The cutoff here was 6:30.
Yeah, 6:30. Include 6:30.
Yeah, so I don't have much in this slot, but I will agree with Rod and unfortunately disagree with Sean there on that TCU Colorado. I got just a small into TCU here. Again, don't particularly love these early games, but if I had to pick one, this one would be it. Just think, they're the better team on. Just think they're the slightly better team, and they're laying just under the 3 points here. As long as you're not laying over 3, I like TCU here.
El Nino is telling you what I think about these games here. I'll look at Okie State here plus the points here. Cincinnati's failed to cover 11 of 17 in conference play. Cowboys here in pretty good defensive form entering this one, and I'll take them in the spot. I'll look at Notre Dame plus the points. Fine Irish is a dog, 8-5-1 to the spread here. Away from home, Pitt's not shooting the ball very well, just over 40% and giving a 48%, failing to cover 10 of 14 away from their home court. So I'll look at the Fine Irish in that spot there. I like, let's see, boy, they're giving more points with Tech here. Virginia Tech plus here. This is now where's this one at? Up to 3.5. I'll take the points with Virginia Tech. Hokies have been really good shooting form here. Cal, horrible shooting form and defensive form entering this game. So I'll look at Virginia Tech here at plus the points. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Dixon Morning Show as we continue here with college shoots. We'll close out the card here in college. We will, in this block, we cover the games from 7 Eastern time, including the late night Big Sky game at 11:30 Eastern. So in this block, it's 7 Eastern, include the 11:30 Eastern time. We start with Rod.
Yeah, looking at the last slates on this card, I'm looking at UCF here against Utah. I just don't trust Utah here. They don't fare so well against good free throw shooting teams out on the road. It's just basketball for Utah. I'll take UCF there and that one. I know you look at the numbers. Both teams are 16 and 15 on the year. You look almost evenly 14-17 against the spread. Utah coming in, though, they looked awful down the stretch. UCF definitely looking better there. I think the wrong team's favorite. I'll take UCF plus the 2 in that one. You might even sprinkle a little bit on the money line there. Another one I'm looking at here in the spot is congratulations, Montana State. You got yourselves a nice win yesterday, but now you're going to get Northern Colorado, and they are the better squad there. In that one, it's not even close. I got Northern Colorado by 10+. Look what they've done, 5-0 straight up, 4-1 against the number. It's just you're in that part of that conference tournament where Northern Colorado is the better team there. Take Unico there. And then give the under. Gonzaga and St. Mary's. 137 is a low total, but these two teams, it's the first to 70 wins. If they even get to 70, you see over the last 3, it's all finished 60s, 60s, 60s. So just too many points. I'll take the under 137 Gonzaga and St. Mary's in the triple rematch there in that one. And one more I'm looking at is I like Vermont here. I'll lay the 4. I think they beat Maine by about 8+. Just don't trust Maine out here on the road. Vermont's the better squad. 5-0, 4-1 against the number. Give me the Catamounts by 8+ there over Maine. If you are liking a late slot.
From the late slot there from Ron. Move on over to Bo.
Yeah, man, I gave out Vermont on the free pick. They done beat this team the last 30 minutes, man. I'm real surprised with that one. They done covered the spread in the last 10 minutes, beating by more than 4 points in all of those. So I like Vermont. I'm gonna take Florida A&M, man. It's one of the best cover teams in college basketball. It's 8.5. I think they win by double digits. Perry View is only shooting 22% from three, under 70% from the free throw line. So I think Florida A&M win this game big. I like West Kentucky over Florida International, minus some points. They have a better defense. Florida International is only like I think like 9-21 this season. So don't trust them in that spot. So I'm gonna take Western Kentucky. I like the under 157.5 between Utah and Central Florida. I took the under last time they played. It was only 148 points scored. So I think we see another lowing in this game, especially in these kind of spots. So I like the under 157.5 in that game.
Yeah, from go on over to Sean.
All right. We're going to go Arizona State. That's up to 6.5. This was a 4.5 yesterday. I mean, K-State has not played well down the stretch. They had they had those wins, and that was it. Forget it. Give me the 6.5. Northwestern State was a 14 last night. 12.5 last night. 17.5 today. Did they lose a bunch of guys? Were people deported last night in this game? How does this move? 5.5 points? Forget it. Give me Northwestern State. I know McNeese is good. I get it. They're the top dogs here in the Southland. I'm taking 17.5. And then we're back to the CA yesterday, like we had yesterday. Like that over in Delaware. We'll do it again. 8.5 and 148.5. Delaware. No end in sight. No end in sight for this offense. Hello, anybody there? Am I muted?
We're here.
I know I said anything. I was like, usually go on. I was like, what?
Good.
I was saying, I'm like, what, am I frozen?
Oh no, I thought you were continuing. All right, no, we got
the last one.
That's the last one. All right, there from Sean. All right, we move on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, I like Florida State. I like Robert Morris again. Barely got the job done yesterday, did they, huh? That was a close one. Definitely made us sweat that one. I liked Sacred Heart, but I liked it a lot better at -2.5. It's already 4.5, so don't really know if I'm going to get there at this point. I also like St. Mary's to keep it close against Gonzaga. Their defense done well against this Gonzaga offense this year, so I like that there. And those are definitely my top three for this late slot.
Yeah, from El Nido, tell you what I think about this one. Yeah, I'm going to take the Qs here. I know it's still Mr. Whiskers here, but yeah, the Syracuse here, 13 of 19 in conference. They've covered Florida State, not a good shooting team away from home. Syracuse in really good shooting form over the past 5 at 51%. I'll look at them in this spot. Give me St. Francis plus the points against Central Connecticut State. This Red Flash has covered 5 straight on the strength of 47% shooting and allowing opponents just over 42%. There, St. Francis is second effective field goal shooting in the conference, 58% in the paint and strong on the glass offensively against the conference, and they defend the 3-ball pretty well. So I'll take St. Francis plus those points there. I like the under in Arizona State and Kansas State here. The Wildcats really shooting poorly right now down the stretch over the past 5, just 37%. Shooting the Wildcats, K-State, 15-5 the under in conference play this season. So I'll look at the under in that spot. And we'll also look at the under here with UCF in Utah. This UCF team has been a very poor shooting team inside the conference, but they've defended the 3-ball pretty well. Utah, another poor shooting team that also turns the ball over in conference play. This Utah team offensively here has their issues hitting their threes as well and making their free throws. 64% at the line for Utah this season. You look at Utah, 14-6 in the under against the conference, and UCF in terrible shooting form, but good defensive form, going under in 4 of their past 5. I like the under in that one, UCF and Utah. All right, let's continue here on the 26 Morning Show as we continue on here. Moving on over to the NHL after our college block here. In NHL, we'll cover a couple blocks here, and we'll switch it over to NHL. So in this block, we'll cover the 707s here in this block. So that will be the Blue Jackets and Devils. We see the Devils here, $1.56, total of 6. Golden Knights and Penguins here. We've got the Golden Knights, Vegas, 2 of 205, total 6.5. Panthers and Bruins. the Panthers 216 total 5.5. Senators and Flyers here. We got the Senators here $1.12 total 5.5 over to Rod.
Yeah, look at these early slots of games. I like Columbus here taking on the Devils. Nice plus price there. Columbus a little New York trip to kick it off. Whooped up on the Rangers. Scored 7 in that one. And then you look what the Devils have been doing over their last 10 games. 4-6, just mucking around. Having trouble scoring goals. And if you're not scoring goals, you're not winning games. So Columbus is having no problem lighting the lamp. And I'll take them at the nice plus price. And then looking at Vegas taking out Pittsburgh. Everyone's like, yeah, Vegas, yeah, woo. No, 7-3 in the last 10, playing pretty good. But, fresh so well going into Pittsburgh. They've lost the last 3 trips into Pittsburgh. The last 6 meetings head-to-head between these two teams. The home team has got the win. So I'm going to take Pittsburgh to upset Vegas in that one. Why? Because it looks like Samsonov's getting the start for Vegas in that one. Hey, Samsonov did look good last time, and now you're out on the road. Facing a Penguin squad. I like the Penguins there in that spot. A couple dogs early in the NHL.
From Rod on over to Bo.
I did too. I like in this one. I like them Blue Jackets. The New Jersey Devils, they're not really good on the back-to-back. Also, Columbus has been scoring a lot of goals lately, so they were getting great value with that at my plus 140, something like that. So I like the Jackets in that one for sure. And I like that under 5.5 between Tampa Bay and Carolina. They played twice already. None of those games went over 5 goals. So both teams can defend well. So I like the under 5.5 between Tampa Bay and Carolina.
Yeah, from Bo on over to Sean.
Yeah, only one here. The Tampa under. Carolina. Didn't Tampa just beat them last time they played? I think we had them a week ago when it was coming out of their little holiday there. Or whoever Tampa was on a hot little run coming out of the break. I'm going to go under here. Carolina, 5.5. Let's go.
Go there with Sean. We move on to El Ninos.
Yeah, I'm going to take a small lean on Tampa here. Plus money, why not? They've been playing pretty well, as Sean just mentioned. So should be tough.
I'm sorry. I didn't know clear about it. It was they played Florida. I was getting on my little Tampa run, so I apologize for that. People want to comment when you misspeak here, so sorry, I'll cut you off there.
No, you're good. Good. Yeah. So again, should be a great game, but I just think we got a little bit of value on the dog here. Then I'm gonna look at the Panthers -1. A little bit of juice. So if you don't want to lay the juice, you could just take them -1.5. But again, I'd rather just pay a bit of a juice for that safety net there. And those are definitely my top 2. And if I had to give you a third one, I'd go Golden Knights -1. But yeah, that's the third pick.
From El Nino. Sorry, let's continue here on the Tony Simone Show as we close out the hockey here tonight with the rest of the game on these cards. And let's tell you which ones they will be. We'll go from a 7:37 all the way to the nightcap tonight at 10:37. So we've got Lightning and Hurricanes here. We've got the Hurricanes $1.35 total 6. Avs at the Wild. Avs $1.63 total 5.5. Rangers and Jets. We got the Jets $1.80 total 6. Canadians at Canucks. A lot of late nights tonight. Canucks $1.52 total 5.5. Capitals at the Ducks. The Capitals $1.84 total 6. Islanders at the Kings. Kings $1.85 total 5.5. We close out here with Predators and Sharks. Preds $1.62 total 6. We start with Rod.
Yeah, kicking off with that Preds and Sharks. Give me the over 6. Remember the two meetings earlier this season between these two clubs? Crazy score fest. We've seen 12 goals and 11 goals in those 2 meetings already earlier this season. And at a 6, yeah, we'll cruise right over that there in that one. Another one, I like the Kings here on the puck line, beat up on the Islanders. This is a tough spot for the Islanders on their West Coast trip or game in 4 nights. So give me the Kings at home where they play their best hockey, only 3 regulation losses. And another one I like here is, where is it? Give me the Jets over the Rangers. If you can get whooped by Columbus, you're going to come into Winnipeg. You're going to get whooped again there as well. Give me the Jets on the puck line in that one. And then I like the Wild here. Big plus price. Take a shot here on the dog. Colorado, second half of the back-to-back. I know you played the Blackhawks yesterday. Got yourself a little 3-0 win, but now you have to travel in the back-to-back spot. Facing a Wild club that I think at a plus price, definitely worth a shot there over the Avs on the back-to-back.
There from Rod on over to Bo.
Yeah, I like that Wild games go under the total. They've only scored 1 goal in the last 2 games. So, like you said, with Colorado on the back-to-back, I think that's going to affect the scoring. So, I think we'll see a lower scoring spot under 5.5. I like the Kings as well. They won 20 games at home. The Islanders, are just mostly known for defense. They're not really known for scoring. So, I think Kings get this win on the puck line. And I'm going to take a shot with San Jose State, man, with the plus money. The Predators don't really have nothing to play for. I don't see the reason why you lay this big number with them. So, I think we got a value with the San Jose Sharks at home with the plus money.
There we go from Bo on over to Sean.
We're gonna stay in that Sharks game and go over to total, like Rod said. I mean, no one scored less than 5. We got 11 in one game, 12 in the other. First roadie here for Nashville, right? Their first game back out. Or I expect teams to always play their first game good, so they're gonna come out. San Jose gives up goals for sure. Let's go over to 6, and I'm with Bo there, like taking it. Why wouldn't you take like a 140? 135, 145 dog against a team that's really got nowhere to go. Doggy in the over. Woof.
Woof there with Sean on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, I was kind of looking at the Kings -1, but that stat Rod just threw out there, only 3 losses in regulation. You might as well play them in regulation, I guess. Might be a good time to take that over the -1. But again, still going to stick to my -1 there. That's just throwing that recommendation out there. I like the Jets, as he said, -1, just playing the much better Hockey's. Rangers have a lot of talent on this roster, but just not always playing like it right now. So Jets -1 for me there, and gonna have to disagree. I'm gonna go Avs -1 with that rest advantage there.
There from El Ninos, we got you through the hockey. Now it's time for our parlay peripheral segment, where our cappers can give out a parlay. They can give you a team or player prop. They can play it straight. If you're looking for or maybe we got another degenerate exhibition baseball. So we'll leave it up to the cappers here. They make the call. We start with Rod.
I go with I'm going to stick in the NHL. I'm going to go with 3 dogs. I'm going to take Columbus on the money line, Pittsburgh on the money line, and I'm going to take someone's homecoming or home return to be a big L for this Florida club. You look at Ekblad, just got a 20-game suspension. Kachuk is out, and now you've got Marchand, who's coming back into Boston. He's going to be a bubbling ball of tears, is what he's going to be. He's played 16 seasons in Boston. I'm telling you, this Boston club's going to put on a big celebration, a good 5-minute celebration. Crowd will be chanting and cheering because, hey, he spent 16 years of his career in Boston. So I'm telling you, they're going to stop this game. Maybe even before the start of the game, there'll be a big Brad Marchand celebration. It's what they do in hockey. So then what happens is this Boston club gets up to beat Marchand on his new club. I'm going to take a shot with the Boston Bruins in the money line. That's just too much of a big plus price for me to pass up with a club that's 18-11 at home in Florida, 18-11 on the road. And you're dealing with Ekblad, who's just got suspended for 20 games with a substance abuse issue. Yeah, I'm going to take a shot with Boston in that one. So give me Boston, Columbus, and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Nice little 3-dog parlay to kick it off.
There we go. From Rod on over to Bo.
All right, man, we got a big slate in college basketball. I'm keep all my games in there. I think Sam Houston State gets a win over UTEP, so I'm going to take them on the money line. I like Florida A&M, the Rattlers, -8.5. And I'm going to take that under 157.5 between Utah and Central Florida for the 3-team parlay.
From Bo, move on over to Sean.
Straight plays only for me. Yesterday, 1 game, 1 winner, 65-42 here at the end of the show picks. We'll cross sports here today. We're not crossing swords, we're crossing sports. Milwaukee -3.5. We're going to go Delaware over 148.5. And then San Jose Sharks over there. 6. Close it out at night.
There we go from Sean on over to El Ninos.
I'll go Wizards first half, Nets first half, and Clippers first quarter.
El Ninos, say what I think about these games. I like the Notre Dame in college. I'll go with the Nets Cavs over and the Bucks there laying it against the Pacers. All right, we got you through our Parlay Pro segment. Now it's time to see what the cappers have for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com. Of course, right now over at Tony'sPicks.com, that's where you'll get our best bets and premium plays over there on the site. So we'll see here what Rod's got going on over at Tony'sPicks.com. Rod's put together a great year over at Tony'sPicks.com. 3,513 units of profit, all documented over the site. Rod, what you got for sale?
Yeah, tough day yesterday, so nice little bounce back day. I've got a 3-pack in college basketball for you today. If in that 3-pack is my 10-star college basketball play of the day. I also have an NHL one-timer. Just got to put that up. And then looking at the NBA, I'll probably stay away from the NBA today. Probably going to put in one more college basketball as well. So definitely jump aboard long term. That is the way to go. That way you don't miss out on any of those late steam plays. We find a play that's looking real good late. We'll throw it in there, and you'll get it emailed directly to you when you're aboard long term. Also, take advantage of that 2-for-1 capper promotion so you can see all the hot cappers here at Tony's Picks. The regulars just see here: Ron, Al, Chris, Sean, all up on the leaderboards. Bo, so definitely jump aboard, take advantage of that 2-for-1 capper promotion. You'll have 2 cappers put money in your pocket. Can't go wrong with that. Hit the link. It's in the description. Head on over and join us with our best bets as we continue to crush it this 2025.
Absolutely. I got aboard. Rod's back over at Tony's Picks. See the green across the board here. Last 7 days, last 30 days for the year. Rod doing great work, guys. So get on board with Rod. See the one-day passes up there. He's got the long-term pass, which would include late steam week. The long-term, remember, all the one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must earn a profit or amount purchased. Will be quarterback checkout for site price. That's profit guarantee here on the one-day passes. So get on board with Rod over at Tony'sPicks.com. Take a look and see what Bo's got going on over at Tony'sPicks.com. Bo's put up together some good numbers in college hoops as well as NHL for the year. So, Bo, what do you got going on over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, I got a nice 3-pack bundled up to two college basketball, 1 NHL. The NHL is my $19 best bet, so go scoop that up. Also, guys, for everybody that love college basketball, man, I got a March Madness package. So all college basketball, man, through the championship game, you can get that for $179. So make sure you get some long term, guys. The late steam picks are only available on Tony's Picks. I'm a handicapper that like the most data, so I do put in a lot of plays late. So that'll be your best option, guys. Get some long term, 7 days, 30 days. Also, make sure you use that code Tony T, say that 15%. Prime me up one of these hot cappers, man. Y'all see the green across the board with you guys. So we'll definitely put some money in your pocket. So it's time for day to get this money.
That's right, guys. The money with Bo done over at Tony'sPicks.com. You see the plays from Bo, a 3-pack there, mixed sport, a best bet up for the NHL as well. And, of course, Bo's long-term subscriptions. And if you're just looking for college hoops action, and Bo's got his season pass, remainder of season pass from college hoops, includes all NCAAB tournament action, conference tournament action, and the minor tournaments. We know the NIT, CIT, and CBI will be playing. Let's just hope they can fill the field. Some of these teams, you know how they get. So hopefully we can fill the fields. So get on board here with Bo Dunn over at Tony'sPicks.com and use the promo code TonyT checkout. Save that 15% off. All right. We'll take a look and see what Sean's got for sale over at Tony's Picks. Sean's, again, a great year for Sean. 3,883 units of profit. Document for the year at Tony's Picks. Sean, what you got for sale?
Well, listen, college basketball, you see the units come down. I'm still having a good year, but last week was a little bumpy. Started out 1 and 2 yesterday. Let's move on to today. I got, what do I have up there? Like 4 games up there right now for college hoops. Maybe I'll add a game or 2 as we progress here. Got a couple games up already for Wednesday I'm looking at here. So there we go. You're going to get more college basketball from me than NBA and hockey, but I do sprinkle them in during the week. You can see the past results there. So again, concentrating on college basketball, and that's what we do. Let's go. We got games in 2 hours.
Couple hours, game starting. Got on board here with Sean over at Tony'sPicks.com. You see great results from Sean. All plays documented at Tony'sPicks.com. So go to Sean's handicapper page and get signed up and use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save that 15% off. Remember, the long-term subscriptions, that 1-month pass covers the entire NCAA tournaments as well as the minor tournament action as well. And you get a couple weeks of baseball in there because, baseball starts in about 8 days in the Japan series. And a week later, we got the North American openers. So a good time getting over with Sean over at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, we'll take a look here and see what the El Ninos has got going on over at Tony's Picks. El Ninos have been pretty hot over the last 30 days. Al, what you got for sale?
I got my $19 best bet in the NBA. Also have my best bet out there in the NHL and college basketball. If you want to check those out individually, or again, as everyone else mentioned, obviously your best way to go is those long-term or 2-for-1 capper passes. A lot of hot cappers over at Tony'sPicks.com, so make sure you head over there and pair me up with your other favorite capper.
Very good. Get on board with El Nino's over at Tony's Picks. You see best bets on the board right now from El. From the NBA, also in action, NHL and college basketball. Again, you get those long-term subscriptions. That's the way to roll with El Nino's. Promo code Tony T's checkout saves that 15% off. We bring up late Steam plays. Late Steam plays are included in all long-term subscriptions. Now, remember, plays are in by 11 a.m. Eastern time. At Tony'sPicks.com, our handicappers continue to handicap throughout the betting cycle, looking for late plays for you. They post plays in the system between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time. Those are emailed directly to your inbox using the email that you used when you sign up for the service. That's late Steam feature only on the long-term subscriptions. I don't see that on any other site. It's pretty exclusively here on Tony'sPicks.com. So get on board with El Nino's over at Tony's Picks. All right. I got a best bet on the board right now for you here for College Hoops. Also working on multi-package as well. So get on board with me at Tony'sPicks.com. We have the 2-for-1 capper promotion. We can match me up with your favorite capper with 2-for-1. So go ahead and get signed up. Guys are with you here every day here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time here on the Tony's Picks and Morning Show. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, set those notifications so you guys are live with us so you don't miss any of the plays that we give up to you. But if you happen to miss the show or you need help with the later games, we'll just go right on over to our YouTube channel. In there, just type in at YouTube, type in Tony's Picks, and you'll be able to find our channel there. And of course, you can see the archive here of our live show. Also, the happy hour. Rod will tell you a little bit about the happy hour there. We're happy hour Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time live here with Rod. Of course, you see the cappers that join him as well. And of course, there also hit our video tab. You'll see on-demand videos from our handicapping team here at Tony'sPicks.com. You can see here Chris in there with videos. We got Bo coming in. Rod covers the NHL. El Nino's looking for those 3 dogs of the day from you as well. I'll come in here with NBA college hoops as well. More and more content over on our Chuck Bo. We've got also Ben coming in with college hoops NBA for you. More and more content coming over to Tony'sPicks.com. Let's take a peek here. I think Nick was saying he was coming in with some shorts here from NBA. Let's see if he's in there. Let's see. Oh, today we have on the short side, we've got Nick coming in with his short and Brian Bittler there with his short as well. So guys, check our YouTube channel. We've got lots of great content coming here. Go ahead and check it out there at Tony'sPicks.com. All right. We'll let Rod tell you about the happy hour Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Rod, is great because that time of the year when we got the NBA, we could find who's in, who's out. Hockey as well, of course, in baseball. This can be a great resource as well for those people wanting to know if there's any late pitching changes as well.
Yeah, definitely tune into the happy hour, 5 p.m. Eastern, and we'll get you all that late info. We try to get you all the NBA, but NBA, hey, sometimes they don't even tell you until 2 minutes before tip-off on some of those guys. So we try to get you that information as soon as it comes in, and that happy hour is as close to the game time as we can get with that information. So usually it does well, and we can get you who's in and who's out. So definitely tune into the happy hour. And, yeah, as the MLB rolls out, same thing. I don't know how many times you see in the morning where it's TBD going, but by the happy hour time at 5 p.m. Eastern, they'll definitely have the name of the starting pitchers for that. So tune into that 5 p.m. Eastern. And if you missed the hockey that I didn't cover, it's archived over there as well. Definitely check out all the content here at Tony's Picks archive because it's increasing daily. So definitely go check it out.
A lot of great content there on the channel, guys. So check it out, subscribe, and go and check out all the on-demand content. Bo, I know you are with us here on the morning shows. We catch an occasional happy hour. And, of course, you got that great content as well up on the channel.
Yes, sir, man. I just want to say, man, it's a privilege, guys, to be on the show with y'all, man. I used to watch you guys' videos all the time, so it's really surreal. Guys, you guys are some of the best cappers that I've known in the industry, man. So just want to say that. But yeah, man, we got plenty of videos. MLB is one of my best sports. It's gonna be my first season capping for this with Tony's Picks. So guys, I'll start putting up MLB plays. Try to go the whole slate if time allows, but I'll start putting out more videos. Try to do 3, but I'll start putting out at least 7 to 10. So start ramping it up, guys. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're going to appreciate that support.
Very good. That's how I can subscribe. here at TonySpicks.com. Of course, Sean joins us here on the morning shows.
Morning guy for now. I'll pop in more for MLB because I definitely like to do like Ruby props there. So, and you can get more than one. It'll be one game, probably like 6 or 7 guys or something like that. So,
yeah, Sean's
all big plus monies. We're not gonna be laying 105 with Judge. No. We'll be nice the 160 range most players. So.
Yeah,
But he's
Sean's
due at a minus 140, right? Isn't he due to hit one?
There we go. That's right. Sean's a busy guy. You catch him as well over on media. If you see him on VSiN once in a while, you'll see him on Sports Grid. So Sean's a busy guy out there in local media, all over the radio, all over the TV as well. So Sean Higgs there. Of course, Al Ninos. You're here on the morning show. Occasional pops in on the happy hour, and of course, you're always looking for those 3 dogs of the day.
Yeah, always gonna try to look for those every day, and coming off another 2-1 day yesterday. Looked like we were gonna go 3-0. It was tied going into the third period, but the Avs scored 3 in that third, and including a late empty netter to kill my +2 there. So much for that one. But hey, we try to sweep every day, so trying to go 3-0 today. Go check it out.
Yeah, check it out over on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. All right, guys, that's going to do it here for the show. We're coming back in tomorrow live here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications. Anybody have anything to say in closing before we close it out for today?
Good luck, everybody.
Yep.
Have a good day, because man, these college basketball lines are moved.
They're moving, guys. We got to get on them. We got to get on them.
It's like 3-4 point moves on every single one, total sides. It's like holy man.
Yep, no doubt about that. Yep, we'll let you go, guys. Goodbye, guys. You might get a winning Tuesday. We're back here tomorrow on the 26 Morning